Proctor High. Welcome back here to school in week 6 of our school year. Week 5 was amazing. Homecoming week. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement, a lot of school spirit shown by everyone. Extremely proud of our student body for the great week that we had. And I want to congratulate our homecoming court, king and queen candidates, and our king, Ian Dobozinski, and our queen, Jane Ekstrom, and everybody who participated in all of our activities. Great job. And let's keep the excitement going this week. I do need to announce that the Golden Spike is still missing, is still out there to be found. There are 7 clues on the Proctor Journal website right now. So again, the student who brings the Golden Spike to me in the office, based on those clues, will get $50 bill and a pass for all activities the rest of the year. So get out there and search for that. But again, last week was fun. Let's have some fun this week. Here's some things that you need to know about this coming week. Let's get to it. Well, because we just finished week 5, we also just had a checkpoint for our grading in semester 1 of the 2024-2025 school year. So you should see in your Power School account a snapshot of what your current grade has been in all of your classes. And these checkpoints are important, first of all, again, because we want you to be able to set some short-term goals. Our next checkpoint is going to be on October 31st on Halloween. So you got a couple weeks here. So set some goals for yourself for work completion, attendance, and all that stuff. And you should be in good shape as we go throughout our semester. So these checkpoints are designed to break the semester up so in a small chunk so you can do some goal setting and see where you're at. But again, checkpoint 1 was last Friday. You should see in your Power School account the snapshot of your current grades, where they stand. And those of you who have no unexcused absences and have had less than 10% excused absences, so 17 periods or less missed this first checkpoint period, along with no D's or F's or no behavior consequences like detentions and whatnot, will be identified as a Railstrong super student. And so we'll have a list of those people, and those people will get a little token of our appreciation for working hard and doing what they need to do. So by the end of this week, if you're on that list, you'll be contacted by me and given a little something to congratulate you on having a great first checkpoint. In addition to the checkpoints, we also have our parent-teacher conferences this Thursday from 5 to 8 right here at Proctor High School. So get in here and meet with your teachers, with your parents, see what you need to do to get those grades up or to keep those grades high, or if you need extra help, talk to your teachers about how to do that. So it's a great opportunity for you and your parents to meet with your teachers here at Proctor High School on Thursday night from 5 to 8 p.m. Also this week, we have picture retakes on, I think it's Wednesday, October 9th, picture retakes. So if you didn't like your pictures the first time, or you didn't get your picture taken the first time, please see Miss Rands in the office before Wednesday to set up a time to do your retakes on Wednesday. All right. You need to do an appointment. So sign up in the office with Miss Rands if you want to retake, or if you need to get your picture taken on Wednesday. And remember to dress nice and get ready for those. So Interstate Studio will be here on Wednesday for the picture retakes. Well, as you saw in the events for this week, we have playoffs starting, tourney time, and many of our fall activities. Starting with tonight, we have our girls soccer team heading to Marshall for a first round playoff game. And tomorrow, our boys soccer team will also go to Marshall. Both of those games will be 4 o'clock. So get out there and support the Rails in their opening round of playoffs in boys and girls soccer. Also on Tuesday, tomorrow, is the conference meet for our boys and girls cross country team. That'll be at Grandview Golf Course, and I believe that is also at 4 o'clock. So if you want to get out and watch and support the Rails, please do so. It's going to be beautiful weather, crisp fall days to get out there and watch those events. So best of luck to our Rails who are participating in those playoff games, and get out there and support. Well, with the calendar flipping over to October, a lot of exciting things that are going to be happening in October, including the fall ball, which is kind of like snowball, except it's going to be in the fall. It's going to be on October 26th, which is a Saturday, last Saturday of the month, from 8 to 11 p.m. here at Proctor High School, or potentially a different site. There's some talk about maybe moving it to a different venue. But the All Night Grad Party Committee is hosting the fall ball, semi-formal dance where you get to go kind of like in snowball, go have dinner first and then come to the fall ball. And again, I hate to keep bringing this point up, but if you have any detentions to serve, you will not be allowed to purchase a ticket for fall ball. So plan ahead, make sure you're getting those detentions served so you can take part in that activity. So exciting time for that. And again, thank you to the All Night Grad Party for creating and supporting this event. Well, junior class, thank you for voting last week for the student government vice president position. As I mentioned before, our president this year for student government is Kaylin Morin, and our secretary this year is Shelby Bido. And there was a four-way runoff of candidates for the vice president position, which is a junior. And that was between Addie Britton, Keely Lack, Lakin Lyons, and Victoria Nelson. And after all the voting was done on Friday, I'm happy to announce that Lakin Lyons will be the vice president of the student government this year. And anybody interested in being in student government, make sure that you are at a meeting tomorrow during rail time in the library during the first rail time. So all students, please bring your lunch to the library at the first rail time, and we'd like to use both rail times for that meeting so we can have a good 45 minutes to meet together to go through the stuff that we need to start planning. So again, if you are interested in being in student government and haven't signed up yet, or you've already signed up and have been a part of it, please make sure you're at a meeting in the library tomorrow at the start of the first rail time. Bring your lunch so that we can meet during both rail times and have time to make sure that we're covering what we need to cover. So congratulations, Lakin, and thank you everybody for participating and voting for that position.
Hola, you! It's your birthday, we're here to party and sing to you. He's from me! Hope you are bueno, the fun will rain the whole day through. From the Gulf to the mountains, the city lights and fountains, we hope your birthday's excelente. You are another year older, so perhaps you should
be generally awesome.
'Cause today is your day. Hola, you deserve a grand fiesta, and later on siesta, and the best of everything. Sí, señor.
Well, to finish things up for this week, a couple just housekeeping things. First and foremost, in regards to the bonfire, we are still under an extreme fire warning in this area, and there's really no rain in the forecast in the next 2 weeks. So we're still at the mercy of that before we can even think about having a bonfire. So we'll keep looking at the weather. I'll keep communicating with the fire chief. And if we can get the bonfire in before the weather gets too cold and the snow starts to fly, we will do our best and try to get that in. Also, just want to make sure people are reminded that sitting in vehicles during a study hall or during rail time or during lunch, sitting in vehicles in the parking lot is not permitted. If you have junior senior privilege and are able to leave the building during study hall or lunch, then you need to also leave the campus area, the site, and not be sitting in your vehicle. And I'm also noticing that our parking lots are getting quite filthy with garbage and such that people are bringing back from going out to lunch. So if that continues, we will eliminate junior senior privilege. So please take care of your area so that you can maintain and continue to enjoy uh, having those privileges. So again, please make sure that you're not sitting in your vehicle during study halls or during lunchtime or rail time for that matter, because you're supposed to be in rail time. Also, if you are taking a vacation and not going to be at school for an extended period of time, you must fill out a vacation excusal form that you can find in the office. And what that means is basically you need to go to each of your teachers and have them fill out kind of what you're going to be missing during that time and what you can do during that time, maybe to not fall behind. And then once you've had all your teachers sign that, you need to make a copy of it, give one to the attendance secretary, Ms. Klicka, and also one to your counselor so they know that you're going to be leaving and how they might be able to support you once you return. So you need to do that in order for your absences to be marked as vacation and excused, and that needs to be done beforehand. So again, you can get that form in the office and get that filled out.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And finally, before we sign off for this week, I just want to remind you that everybody should have their student IDs now. Um, your student ID is going to be important to hold on to as we go into the school year here in regards to getting into different events like the fall ball and dances and different sporting events as we look at potentially down the road eliminating the fee for students. So make sure you have your student ID with the this year's date on it so that you can be identified as a Proctor student. And speaking of being identified, look at this amazing student ID, staff ID. I think I might need a retake. But anyways, you'll notice that there's a gold, gold border around all the staff IDs. And that's important because if you see a staff member or you see an adult in the building with an ID with that gold border, that means there's someone that can correct your behavior. That's someone that can redirect if they see you doing something. There's someone that can assign a detention if they see you doing something that's not appropriate, and they have authority to correct behavior in the building. So, again, if you see a staff member with that border, make sure that you are being appropriate and whatnot. And any staff member, any adult in the building, or at any time, make sure you're always being real strong, doing the right thing at all times, even though no one's watching, and representing yourself, your school, your community, your family in a positive way at all times. That's what being real strong means. So, in any case, that's what we got for this week. I'm excited for another great week here at Proctor High School, week 6. Can't believe we're already there. So, have a great week, everyone. Go Rails.